So, very good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our second class of aptitude. Hope you are quite ready with your aptitude books. So, I'm there at the second page of your aptitude book, which is related to analogy, the concept which we have discussed in our last class. This one is also the analogy pointing to words or the objects, but there is a small difference between the first and the second. In the second page, if we observe the given example restaurant menu, so we need to find the relation between the given pair and thus we have to find the right pair which is correct in the given options. So let us start with the second one. So the given pair in the question is light, darkness. If we check the options, they are sanity, madness, medicine, patient, anger, friendship, education, illiteracy. Actually, there is a small confusion with this question because if we take light and the antonym for light is darkness. So in that case, we can take sanity and madness because sanity means if a person is having sound mental health, we call it sanity. So the quite opposite for that is madness. But I checked the options and they gave D. So using that, what I'm assuming is light eliminates darkness. So in that scenario, we cannot say that sanity eliminates madness, but if we check the option D, education eliminates illiteracy. Okay, hence the answer is education illiteracy. The reason why I'm giving you both the options is that we must be careful enough that we have to check all the possible options to finalize the answer for analogy. So light eliminates darkness. In the same fashion, education eliminates illiteracy. So second answer is option D. Next, look at the third one. Fragile crack. That means a fragile thing cracks easily. That means the relation is if the thing or an object is fragile, it can be cracked easily. So that is the relation. In the same regard, if we check the options, irreducible, reduce, no, it is not the correct one. Symmetry, death, no. Aerial, it is a view that we can observe from air. Hence, pliable bend is the right option. That is option B because pliable things bends easily. So, answer is option B. Next, look at the fourth one. Frog hibernation. And the given options are man, immigration, food, adulteration, bird, migration, frog, estivation. Here, if we check the meaning of hibernation, it is the way animals conserve their energy to survive in adverse weather conditions or if there is any lack of food. But that is not exactly the relation which we have to use here because it is observed that during hibernation, that means when there are some kind of weather conditions, frogs usually breeds. In the same fashion, if we check option C of fourth question, bird migration, actually both are quite correct for this option because in order to survive from bad weather conditions, usually birds migrate from one place to another place and even it is the time most of the birds breed. So, for frog hibernation, the option is C, that is bird migration. Fourth answer is C. Next, let us check the fifth one. Fossils, paleontology. It's very clear and I hope you already got the answer. So study of fossils or the science of or the branch of science that studies about fossils is paleontology. In the same case, we can understand that heart, cardiology is the right answer because study of heart or the branch of science that deals with heart is cardiology. So option C. Next, look at the sixth one. Soldier regiment. Soldier regiment. So, if we observe collective group of soldiers, we call regiment. Okay, so regiment is the collective group of soldiers. In the same way, we can see sailor, crew, drop, ocean, flower, bunch, bounce, jungle. So, crew is the collective group of sailors. So, option A. Next, let us look at the seventh one. Toss, hurl. Actually, there is a quite small difference or relation between toss and hurl. That is, when we throw something with a little force, usually that we call toss, because when we toss a coin, we usually do it with a little force only. But if we do this throw, or when we throw something with intensive force, it is called hurl. Okay, so for second one is the intensive action of the first one. In the same regard, if we check the given options, throw, grab, no, they are not the perfect match. Consider, formulate, even that is also not the perfect match. Bounce, kick, no. So option B is the right, because speak, shout. When we do something with intensive force, when we speak something with intensive force, it usually be observed as shout. So for the seventh one, answer is B. I hope you got some idea about analogy using these relationships. Now let us look at the last one and the eighth one. Sneer, contempt. Actually, sneer means a mocking smile. That means we can say it as man-made smile or manufactured smile. When we have some disregard over some person, when we make a smile that you please be please be far to me, or I don't want you, then we will use this expression of sneering. So sneer is a sign of contempt. That means, as I told, when you feel that one person is worthless or to be disregarded, so we will do sneering. So sneer is a sign of contempt. In the same way, if you observe the given options, grimace is a sign of pain. Okay, so when we want to express our pain, the expression or the sign we will show is called grimace. Hence, the option D. I hope you got the point. Please mark the answers with pencil. We'll meet you in the next aptitude class. Take care. Bye.